You know, I'm not one who chases spec, but I just saw this and I had to tell you. This issue of Deadpool Bad Blood #1, which just came out a couple weeks ago. I think it's a reprint, but you should be able to find this pretty easily. For now at least, because it debuts a brand new power for Deadpool. Let me explain. So page 1, we see Deadpool running through the night. He's got 2 katanas attached to his back. I would assume they're in sheaths. 1 gun. See, his other hand is empty. And he's got 1 holster. He's got some kind of strap here, but we don't really see that, and it's not really going to matter for our purposes. So we flip the page, and he's running. We only see 1 katana. You could, I guess, make the argument that it's on the other leg. It's obscured by the other side. He's got a bands there, but no holster, and his gun has disappeared. So he jumps through the air. You really don't see anything here. Again, you could say maybe it was the perspective. But when they do this close-up, he's got 1 katana that magically appeared there. And you can see it's on the next panel as well. So then he's struggling up this roof. He's got 1 katana, which I don't see a sheath, so I guess it's just jammed into his back. And he's got a band, but no holster. So his gun is temporarily disappeared. Now in the very next panel, when he flops over the wall, you can see that there's no sheath for his katanas. Remember, the first page he had 2. Here he has no sheaths. And he just kind of dumped the katana on the ground because that's the best way to get a sword over a wall, I guess. But then when he flops over the wall, there's that nice Liefeld foot. He's got 1 katana, and the gun has reappeared. So he's lost a katana somewhere. So we fast forward through the story. The next panel, he sees this big guy, and the katana's gone. Fast forward a bit, and the gun and the katana are back. And he's got 1 katana in a sheath. And then when he gets hit in the face, the katana mysteriously disappears. I guess he dropped the gun. But if we go down, you can see he miraculously gets 2 guns. So he gets hit, hits a wall, nothing going on, and then 2 guns. Okay, and then the guy picks him up and no katanas. Throws across the roof. Again, no katanas, no holster. His guns have disappeared. Same here, no katanas. And then his gun appears again. No swords, though. Okay, another shot further in. Again, no swords. And let's fast forward. So now that was the flashback. This is the present day. He's hanging out on a rooftop with Domino, and he's just teetering over the edge, which is a perfectly natural pose, I guess. No weapons, nothing in his hands, no guns in the holsters, no swords. Flip to the next page, and he's up and running, and he's got 2 swords now, and the 1 gun in his hand, 1 in the holster. We don't see him for a while at this point. And I guess I should tell you, spoiler alert, if you were planning on picking up this issue. I'm fast forwarding. And then he pops up at the end. 2 katanas, 1 gun, no holster in his right. Those a couple of straps. And then the very final page, I guess you could say maybe the swords are cut off by the perspective here, but I would think you would see the hilt of at least one of those swords there. So there you have it, Deadpool Bad Blood #1. The cover for #2, he's got at least 2 swords and 1 gun. So yeah, run out and get these before they start flying off the shelf.